Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's the 21st. It's September. It's 2020. And I hit the live button before I was actually ready. So stand by. Let me look in the chat real quick. Tori McAvoy, or whatever it is. Stand by. Tina B, what's up? That is one creepy throne. Yeah, that's the throne at the Vatican of Jesus coming through with all it. It's a demon. It's obvious. It is creepy. So there's that. Tracy DeCamp, what is up? Paul S. Richard Lopez. Adolph was right. Shan Ross sings. Jeremy B. Mama Bear worries. Mike Decker got a new dog today. It's a beautiful female, but she's angry or she's fresh. I don't know what as of yet. And she's big, angry, and fresh. She'll fit right in at any rate. Ryhan Brown. Is that right? Think twice. I can't say what's up to everybody because then it's lame. You know what I mean? Someone watches the video afterwards. But stand by. I got to turn off this air conditioner because I'm freezing. Come on, man. There it is. I'm back. This is very professional. My program. This ain't a program. I'm some dude on YouTube. This ain't no show. Exactly. Big Sully, what's up, brother? Caveman Farmer, what is up? The Vatican is a giant snake. If you look, absolutely, without a doubt, you are on it. But I'll tell you what, for some reason, somehow, some way, this made it into the mainstream media today. Hey, real quick, how's my what's up, Sandy? How is my audio? Am I good? Am I too close to the mic? Because the mic's right here. So, because this ain't my house. My 5x5, good to go? Good to go. Audio good. Good. All right, here we go. Check this out. All right, first of all, because I could be taken down while I'm doing this. It's not the website. This is Richie from Boston TV, and I've been working on it. So you got to bear with me. I got a lot of things in the air trying to stay on YouTube or trying to stay where you can find me. But for $2.99 a month, Richie from Boston TV, they can't censor me. I put up a bunch of videos that you've already seen that were taken down or just completely deleted. All the good stuff. Plus, if you scroll down, there's more categories with even more videos and more videos. And then more videos and more videos and more videos and more and banned videos. I didn't even name this one yet. I have to go through each one of these and individually name them and stuff. It's a lot of work. But I put up a couple of survival videos, and today I actually worked on a survival video, and I'm going to show you how to do things like make a water filter out of whatever you find on the ground, how to start a fire with nothing, things to that nature, things of that effect. What's up, Caitlin? What is up, Nez Lover? Broken Reality, Mary Flash. Has everybody who's got the wrench? Stand by. All right. Oh, I can't make him a moderator because it's not my computer. Whatever. It is what it is. Okay, I just saw one. How do we know when you posted a new video? How about this? Go to the site every day. There'll be a new video there every day, one way or the other. How's that? It's the best I can do. It's a lot more work. I have to use a more professional recording setup like the one I use for Jailbreak Overlander, so it's a pain in the ass. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? I can't keep trying to keep YouTube channels up because in a month's time, they took 3 out. They took 4. This one's under a warning right now. And I know there's some jerk off that's showing making videos how to flag Richie from Boston's channel. Well, here's the deal. He ain't the one doing it. He can pretend he's doing it. He can tell people that he's doing it. I'm not going to swear. How's that? But he could just email me. If this dude's got a problem, he could simply email me at rjcjr10@yahoo.com. Instead of running his mouth on YouTube, he could email me and I'll come to him and we can deal with it face to face, stranger. And if you want views so bad using my name, We can do it live. How's that? rjcjr10@yahoo.com. Or just keep making you How to Flag Richie from Boston's channel. Believe it or not, subscribers don't have enough juice to take down a channel. I'm being taken down because others are being taken down because it's time. So don't give him the credit at any rate. All right. So, yeah, let's look at this real quick. I hate to do this, but it is what it is. You scroll down on this. You have to sign in. Everything I've done with every one of the doctors is up here. Everything YouTube took right down is up here. It doesn't buffer. It doesn't run like YouTube. It doesn't run like Bitchute. It's actually a professional platform. And sadly, I have to charge $2.99 a month in order to cover this, but they're telling me I cannot be censored on here. So soon, maybe even tomorrow, there'll be a live video up there and I'll say a bunch of stuff and prove that they can't take me down. At any rate, on that, I will digress. All right. So there's that. I agree. All right. You can also still find me on Bitchute, even though Bitchute is not awesome. It's still here. It's not fast. Sometimes it takes 3 days to upload a video, literally. And they have been messing with people because anytime a platform like this or brand new tube or anything shows up, if you start making too many waves, they simply take you out. You know what I mean? And that's what they're going to do. So exactly. It's whatever. All right. Let's look at this video I put up and I got a lot of shite for it. It was called Unredeemable. And I put this up July 27th on 2020 on RFB2. And I think I put it up on my main channel before that disappeared. And I was explaining to you that these people, I didn't even think of this. You should definitely be, the government just today said they can't account for trillions of dollars. When's the last time we heard that? Donald Rumsfeld came out the day before on September 10th, 2001, and said, we cannot account. I am effing this all up. We cannot account for trillions of dollars. The next day, 9/11 happened. Well, they just said it again. So be prepared. Be ready, people. Seriously. You see this stuff? I have it. Mike has it. Most of the people in the chat have it because they're going to take away food. They're going to take away water. They're going to take away your ability to live on earth unless you go through them, period. I'm not doing what they're saying whatsoever at all. And apparently what we've been saying, when I say we, I mean me and the people, the voices in my head, what we've been saying about once you get that shot, you are unredeemable. You are unredeemable. You take that shot, that thing goes in there, it messes with your DNA, and you are totally unredeemable. God will not recognize you as his creation anymore. I've spoken to a lot of Bible people. I'd have to say 85% of them agree. 15% of them are still smoking opium, unfortunately. But I'll tell you what, see this? You see this right here? This is exactly what they're going to do. This is exactly what they're going to shoot everyone with for COVID. And here's the diagrams that they show you. This is it, attaching itself, tying itself into your body, into your DNA, into your blood cells. They're straight up showing it. It's like a little nanotech spaceship that anchors itself to your body, to your DNA, to your cells, and then starts manipulating it. And I've already seen the unbelievable comments. Well, I'll get the shot and then I'll just give myself an EMP. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Get the shot that you damn well know you shouldn't be getting at all, just so you can get along with everyone else, and then give yourself an EMP. But here's the problem with that. We're made of electricity. We're made of water. We're made of every single thing that the earth is made out of. And if you EMP yourself, who the hell knows what that's even going to do? Do you know what I'm saying? I just go with, don't get the shot for 100, please. I'm not taking the shot whatsoever at all. Now, let's get straight to this, straight to the brass tacks. I already know, most of you should already know that these guys already have the vaccine. We blew up their spot in March. But apparently they're stopping the COVID. AstraZeneca, one of the biggest players on the mainstream, one of the biggest players presented to the public as the possible solution to this COVID crisis we're all facing, has already halted their trials because 2 people had neurological problems. And one of them said, after taking the shot, this woman, now think about this, put your thinking caps on, hear what I'm saying. If you're one of the dopes that goes to get the trial vaccine for this killer pandemic, you're not awake. You're not awake whatsoever at all. So chances are you're not a Christian. So you don't have any word of God to stand on. You have no armor of God to protect you. You don't know what's going on because you were dumb enough to be one of the first people to get one of these vaccines for this invisible disease. They're halting it because this person got the vaccine and said, they've killed God. I can't feel God anymore. And after that, and the other person, I'm almost positive, was the one that they gave the vaccine to, and their spine started swelling and they showed symptoms that looked like they had multiple sclerosis. So they said, oh, look at that. Yeah, you walked in there, everything was fine. We gave you the shot and now you have multiple sclerosis because obviously that's what you had originally. So yeah, not our fault, but they're stopping these. They're stopping it. So isn't that unbelievably unbelievable? The woman says, think about what I'm saying. If you're dumb enough to be one of the first people to get this shot for this pandemic, you don't know what we know. You haven't heard the doctors that we've had on. You haven't read all the white papers. You didn't see the publications go up on PubMed that were promptly pulled down by PubMed, where doctors, groups of doctors were saying, don't get this vaccine because it will do the exact, what were they saying? They were saying that 5G would cause the exact same problems that they're claiming COVID would, which would be perfect for them because then everyone would show the symptoms of the pandemic. See, we told you there was a pandemic. Now everybody go get the shot. This is a trip. This is totally crazy. One of my subscribers sent me this link, and that's how I have it right now. But I find this to be a total trip. And now here we go back to the lockdowns. But drug maker pauses COVID-19 vaccine trial for safety review. Yeah, there you go. There you go. AstraZeneca halts a vaccine trial to investigate a participant's illness. And then the next line, facing a surge in cases. Here's the deal. Every single country that locked down before we locked down the first time is doing it again. So guess what's coming? Guess what's coming? If you allow them to lock you down in any way whatsoever at all, you're helping them. It's over. It's over. They lock us down again. It is a wrap. The first time, they were prepared to use military to keep everyone in check, but they didn't have to because I have an Instagram account, okay? Richie from Boston does not have an Instagram account at all. Are there Richie from Boston Instagram accounts? Yeah, there is. It's weird, but whatever. There's also merchandise you can buy that say stupid things like, I digress, Richie from Boston. I don't make dumb shirts like that. So there's that. Long story short, I already forgot what I was just saying. What the F? What the F? Johnny Hump, move out of New York, dude. Absolutely. If we lock in again, if this country locks in again, we're done. I have an Instagram account, and my Instagram account is basically weapons, my truck, survival, and I subscribe to dudes that are the same. When COVID showed up the first time, even though we predicted it months before it showed up, predicted it. There's no way in the world you can predict a pandemic and then what the government's going to do afterwards. January 7th in a live stream, reading, Bill Gates gave MIT all this money to develop this device. I'm going to say this forever because they keep taking it down. Bill Gates developed a device through funding MIT, where they could point something at you as you walk by with your children, look at it, and tell if you got a vaccine. I said right there live. The only reason they would do this is if they planned on doing a pandemic. And then 1 second later, I said, they're going to pull a pandemic. And if they do, The first thing they're going to go after is the money. I was wrong. The first thing they went after was 5G, 2020, and beyond. We're in the middle of a pandemic. The president's main concern is Wi-Fi. Okay. The second thing they went after was the money, the digital dollar. And that's still a thing. That's still coming. That's why I didn't even, Greg Manarino talked about them saying they've lost, there's trillions of dollars unaccountable for. Oh my goodness. Last time they did that, they 9/11'd us. But they're gonna say if we just had it all on computers, it'd be so much easier. So there is that. Understand that and know that. Prepare yourselves, man. Seriously. I'd rather go now with dignity, knowing that I did the right thing on the way out. And everybody you know, everybody in your family is going to think you're an absolute idiot for this. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Don't let peer pressure make you unredeemable. These people are saying the same things that I've been telling you. You get this thing, it goes into your bloodstream, it attaches to your DNA, and it changes you. Now, doctors have come on and said this. They're showing you this. Profusa shows this right on their website, man. It's not new. Any other YouTube channel telling you this is, I don't know, but they're incredibly wrong. And they're wrong to where they're putting you in danger, man, in my opinion. There is no virus. There is no pandemic. But there certainly is a quid pro quo. They want everybody to get this vaccine. And they're writing books. I keep showing you this. This is from Klaus Schwab. The COVID-19, The Great Reset. Well, that's a weird name for a book. Seeing how this entire epidemic, it's so bad, we have to lock down again. How come their main concern is COVID-19, finding a cure, COVID-19, helping the victims, COVID-19, the Great Reset, get rid of countries, get rid of nations, get rid of money, have one military, have one country, have one religion, have one world order, because that's all this is. And it's not me just saying it, even though I've been saying it for years. It's the first thing this dude says in here. Klaus Schwab, Bilderberger, World Economic Forum. The first thing he says in order to do a great reset is to cause a macro reset. That means the conceptual framework would be telling everybody stop what you're doing right now. Everybody. Because there's a pandemic. It worked perfectly, but it's a hoax. It's a lie. And their own paperwork is showing it. They realize that people are so under this spell, they can show you as I'm showing you right now, step by step, chapter by chapter, exactly what to do to take a bunch of countries and turn them into one country under one ruler, under one military, and under one religion. And it's all going to be monitored. Every heartbeat, every breath you take, every move you make will be monitored by the COVID vaccine. That's all it is. It's all it is. It's a surveillance thing because you can't get a vaccine for something that everybody has in them automatically that's actually healthy. What they show as COVID in your body, Dr. Kaufman taught this and proved it ad nauseum, is an exosome that's already existing in your body or a chromosome. I don't care. All I know, it's already inside you. Its job is to keep you healthy. The powers that be, or the people writing books like this, are trying to tell you that COVID is going to kill you. We all have it in us. And then the first people to actually get the vaccine, I find this incredibly strange that the mainstream media that's literally owned by the same people perpetrating this would put out in the mainstream media that one of their participants said, they killed God. I can't feel God anymore. That's a trip. That's crazy. That makes me, I don't understand what this really means, but it ain't good. And it's exactly what we've been saying. And now apparently it's showing up in the mainstream. So do not take the vaccine. Do not take the vaccine. Do not take the vaccine. It's unbelievable, man. It's absolutely, totally unbelievable. Mama T is right. Indeed. Yeah. Brent, that's a terrible comment. It's a good idea. It's a bad comment. What's to stop them? Someone just said something. Here's the deal. If you're worried about the flu vaccine, you're still not awake whatsoever at all. I can't find it. Someone just said something. What's to stop them from making the flu vaccine? Who cares? Don't take it. Everybody I ever know that gets the flu vaccine gets the flu. And they all just go, oh, well, I don't get sick. I don't take these things. It doesn't matter what they put it in. Do not take a needle from these people at all whatsoever from now on, Donna Hamilton. Don't even take a Band-Aid from them, because Days of Noah taught us about Profusa in the hydrogel, where it just absorbs through your sin. Oh my, Freudian slip right there. As Mike Decker would say, like nicotine through a nicotine patch. It's a trip, man. I wish you guys could see this. Between talking to I only talked to a few YouTubers, because I love how this, over the years, you've watched me bring up YouTubers no one even heard of. And next thing you know, they got 50, 100,000 subscribers. I've done it forever. But when my channel goes down, how many big channels have mentioned or left a link to my new channel? It's weird, right? Several of them have texted me, oh my goodness, I can't believe your channel's down. Cool, yeah, thanks. It is what it is. I'm going to leave a link, and they never even mention a word. Funny times we live in, funny times. All Christian folks, but whatever. I agree. Jesus is love, and Jesus does love you. So there is that. It's 2 people get the trial vaccine. Now think about this. That on its own is bad enough, okay? I know I was telling a story and I forgot. That's how I am in real life, because this is real life. 2 people get the shot. Both of them go horribly wrong, to the point where they tell one, you had multiple sclerosis. You just didn't know it till we gave you the vaccine. Good thing we gave you the vaccine, or you wouldn't know. The other one says, they've killed God. I can't feel God anymore. The whole room just got lighter. Did you see that? I saw that too. It's probably autofocus, but that was a trip. That is totally, utterly, and unbelievably crazy. Okay, I only talked to a few YouTubers, Days of Noah, Mike Decker, Nicholas, a few others, okay? I'll be listening to Days of Noah, then I'll be listening to me in Days of Noah, and then I'll walk in and, hey, Mike, what's up, brother? And he'll say something totally random out of the thin blue sky, out of the thin pale white sky, that will be like the missing piece. It's so crazy, it blows me away. So long story short, if you're worried about maybe they'll put this in the flu, do not take a shot from a doctor from now on forever, period. And don't even let them put a Band-Aid on you, because hydrogel can penetrate your skin just like the nicotine patch, just like they're showing you right here, and then it will attach yourself, just like I told you, because it wasn't my opinion. I wasn't making it up. I was telling you stuff that I was reading or showing you in their own paperwork. This goes into your blood, into your DNA, into your cells, anchors itself there like a virus, and then spreads. It's disgusting. And here's how they sell it every time. Well, whatever. Hydrogel chip will connect you to the internet. I mean, what's more important on planet Earth, the plain Earth, on the Earth we live on, for all those that are freaking out, than internet? It's amazing, man, because believe it or not, if I did not have to continue to do this, because I have to continue to do this, I wouldn't need the internet for anything. I don't call anybody. There's only, 4 people I will talk to on the phone, and I'm not really too stoked about doing that when they do call. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Stress makes you sick. Sarah and Patrick, how about this? My grandfather was a Lynn police officer, okay? Yeah, I know. I didn't say everyone. I said most of them. Yeah, I know. Thank you. I got you. And I wouldn't say that. He left the link. I got you. At any rate. My grandfather was a cop. I think he retired when I was like 17. 17, I was in incredibly good shape. He retired. We had a foot race, and he blew the doors off of me. I couldn't believe it. He goes to the doctor to get his checkup, because that's what you do, blah, blah, blah. Doctor says, don't you feel bad? He said, no, I feel great. Yeah, well, we don't like your blood cell count. Something's wrong there. You have leukemia. From that moment on, once they told him he did have leukemia, 9 months later, they shriveled him down to a leaf on a tree on a cold October afternoon, and he died. It was unbelievable because the treatment for all these diseases you didn't know you had till they tell you are radiation, things they tell you cause cancer. That's exactly what it is. You don't go to the doctor. You don't eat garbage. You don't drink soda. You don't drink alcohol. You don't drink food that comes out of a box. You try to avoid vaccines. You don't mess around with recreational drugs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Chances are you won't get sick. You know what I mean? Chances are. I have issues breathing because people have punched my face so many times, my nose doesn't work well. That's pretty much my only issue. And I do get heartburn. It sucks. So it is what it is. At any rate. Well, yeah, we look at the medical sign. It's satanic. I'm hip, man. We went over this. We went over this all at the very beginning. But finally, places like AstraZeneca are coming out and saying that we have to stop the trials because some people appear to have multiple sclerosis and others say they killed God. Yeah, I am fairly certain back in, I don't know, what comes before June? June, January, I don't know. Whatever becomes before June or July. June comes before July. I was telling you that if this thing messes with your DNA, then it's messing with God's creation. If you mess with God's creation, you're off the list, period. If you think that living in a world where they're completely and utterly lying to you so they can get a new world order by telling you you're sick and you need to get some sort of a vaccine that's already causing people to say God is dead, even though the same people doing this are writing books. Now, let's think about this like regular grown-ups. COVID-19, the Great Reset. What? Like I said, how come it's not COVID-19, racing for the cure, dealing with the victims, burying all the dead? Instead, we just keep getting things like, oh, that country, when we said 10,000 died, turns out 99% were already in their 70s and 80s, and they already had three pre-existing comorbidity, I can't say it. They already had 3 diseases they were going to die from anyways. If they got sick in any way whatsoever at all, they were going to die. We labeled them with COVID. Well, Richie, that's other countries. Well, then it turns out our CDC tells us just 94% of the people they said that died in the United States, just 94% were in their 70s and 80s and had 3 pre-existing comorbid. I can't say it. Comorbidity. I can't say it. They already had 3 things that were going to kill them anyways, and they labeled them with COVID, and they started telling us, and they're not hiding it. And here's the deal. Here's the thing I came up with yesterday. I said this to Mike. Mike thought it was worth repeating. Check this out. Most of you here are well aware of weather warfare, geoengineering, solar remediation, David Keith and all his pals spraying the skies and doing whatever they want. The military wants to own the weather by 2020 or 2025. And I've shown you all the documentations because, again, they don't hide any of that whatsoever at all. You guys are familiar with that. You can see them taking a beautiful day and turning it into an absolute checkerboard in the sky. Think about this. Remember the movie They Live? What if everyone around us can't see that? Have you ever thought about that? Because I never did till yesterday. What if they can't see that? Because, dude, I live across from the Atlantic Ocean. In the summertime, people are laying on the beach looking straight up at the sky, and I watch the planes come in and just completely KO the sun. Crosses, X's in the sky. No one says nothing. No one sees anything. How can you go out of a building? When I'm looking out the window right now, I can see Mike's truck, I can see my truck, a house, a tree, and everything else I see is the sky. How do these people not see it? Because maybe they can't. And we can. Every movie they've made since I was a kid. This is just completely putting this out there. RJCJR10 yahoo.com. What if they can't see this and we can? So what if when Trump said this dark, dark monster that cast its evil spell over 184 nations, don't you find it strange that before he said that, myself and others said they cast a spell? They cast a spell. Then the president of the Corporation of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, you're fired, goes on television saying a dark, dark monster cast its evil spell on 184 nations. That's not what presidents say. That's crazy, but he said it. What if there is a spell and we're immune to it? You know what I'm saying? Because things would make a whole hell of a lot more sense, because this is all a scam. The longer you run a scam, the more people figure it out, except with this. Except with this. I was just in a town in Cody, Wyoming. Wild Bill, the statues of badass cowboys. You talk shit, we'll sundown, shoot out in the middle of the street. They're all walking around with their masks on. I tried to walk into a sporting goods store, and some fella was standing there and tried to hand me a mask. And I said, thank you, but I'm all set. And I walked out. It's unbelievable to me that this is still going on. They told everyone, don't wear a mask. Masks are no good. That was months ago. And then months later, when there still aren't millions of dead people all over the place, we all have to wear a mask and get this vaccine and restart the economy and get a new dollar bill for a disease that has a 99.5% recovery rate. It's like we're living in a cartoon, but the joke's on us. It's unbelievable. And the only people that would actually stand up, besides people like us that are actually awake, are these stupid Trump 2020, MAGA, Q. Hey, assholes, maybe you should start looking at the fact that Donald Trump became a billionaire twice, is always talking about Israel. Jared Kushner's his son-in-law, because he's not one of us. And you know how you can tell that? He's been the president, and the country has never been more. We have never been this bad in my entire life, and it's not going to get any better until these people snap out of it. Trump 2020, MAGA, Q was brilliant, because the only people that would actually be standing shoulder to shoulder are doing absolutely nothing, because I don't have to. Trump's playing 5D chess. Yeah. Let me know how that goes when you hit checkmate. Richie from Boston. Links will be below.